Is it playing?
No, there's no music
There's
playing.
no music at all?
You have to turn that.
You faded it down expertly.
All right. Sorry. I'm really throwing off my game here because we don't have headphones today. Sorry. I don't know what anything sounds
There's
like.
no music playing.
There's no music playing at all. Okay, is this working? Do we have music playing?
A little bit of music. Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right.
quiet right now. You should wear some
All
headphones.
right. I'm going to wear these headphones.
What is that? Oh, that's the telephone cable.
Is it playing?
There
it
is music playing
Oh,
now.
my God.
Jesus.
Hey, what's up? If you're hearing this kind of jackassery, you can tell it's Monday. Another night of Effin Rager. Hey, everybody. This is your host, Connor Clifton, as always, joined by my lovely co-host, Ned Gale. Ned, how the heck are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. As you can tell, I'm very thrown off right now. The music's a mess. I'm going to go ahead and
You're just going to cut the music altogether?
What
kind of party's a party without music?
All right, fine.
Now we're talking. Let the jazz flow through you. Let the big band brass shake those bones.
Man,
get dancing like you're at a party, kid.
I'm thrown off. And we'll get to why, but I'll give you a hint. We're in the presence of greatness today.
I'm shaking, man. I'm shaking. I'm freaking out. I'm geeking.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm flabbergasted.
Keep it together.
All right.
Keep it together. Cool,
you know what?
Cool. Let's do it how we always do it. We're a year into this. Let's do it how we always do it.
We're a year into it, and it's starting off like this. Great. We were nothing.
No, this
what
is the
curse.
final one. This is it. We get to a year, and then we can cancel it. We're done. We don't have to do this every Monday.
All right. Well, look. How's your freaking weekend?
My freaking weekend?
You had a busy one, as I remember.
I've been off work forever. It rules.
Yeah? Tell me about it. What's going on?
So Thursday I took a half day because I got to play the art car preview at Discovery Green, where they pull up all the cars on the lawn, and then they have really cool music playing to get everyone in the mood for art and cars.
Ooh.
And what cool music did they decide to choose this year? But freaking swimwear department.
Who's that?
It was me.
Oh, that's right. That's your band.
No, it was us and then a cover band called Saved by the 90s. And they were good.
Okay. Great. I believe you heavily.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So that was your
Then
Thursday.
do that. Believe them. It wasn't that the band was saved by the 90s songs they were playing.
How was your Friday night?
Friday night, we did the art car ball.
That's right.
Which
we
was
did.
kind of a bummer. The weather really
Yeah,
really
it got
shafted
rained
that ball.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't get rained out.
day.
They still did everything. Sailor Poon still performed, which I missed. But
We saw
so
Boyfriend.
did Boyfriend rules.
Yeah, and then we saw, what are they? The Free Radicals? We saw
the
brass
It was
band?
the brass band that was comprised of the people from Suffers, Free Radicals, other bands with horns. It was
Okay.
just like every horn player in Houston ever was in a brass band.
And they were great.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Mhm.
Then Saturday was the parade itself.
Saturday was the parade itself. I got up at the crack of 9 a.m.
Ooh.
Went over to the parade, very hungover from the ball.
You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to make me wake up that early. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was fine. It was good to get the day started kind of early. The weather was kind of here and there, but we got to play the art car parade while cars were lining up at noon. And it was real nice because we were under a covered stage for the entire time we were playing. So even when it did start raining, we were like, guess we're dry. And it was cool. I'm a big fan of the art car parade. So it was cool to be part of it in some form or fashion.
All right. Well, you had a 4-day weekend? So tell me about
And then
Sunday
night, Swimmer Department played with Gooch Palms from Australia. As well as Cool Moon. A lot of funny band names.
Yeah.
Sailor Poon, Gooch Palms. They ruled so hard. So we got to play these two huge events Thursday and Saturday where there was like tons of people, a lot of new audience members and stuff like that. But Sunday night with Gooch Palms was real low-key. It was at Donkey Paw Screen Printing.
Okay.
And it was just super good vibes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh,
it was fun.
And then what'd you do today?
Today I just
Well, I slaved at work.
screwed around. I got into needle felting, so I did that today with Maria, friend of the show.
Oh, you got to hang out with Maria today?
Yeah, it was tight.
Oh, man, that is
Listen
cool.
to records. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
What about you? What'd you do all this weekend? I mean, you were part of that. What'd you do Sunday? How was Game of Thrones?
I'm not going to talk about Game of Thrones on this.
Ah, come on. The people want to hear about it.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't.
I haven't seen a single episode, and I don't want to spoil
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of BS that you... All right, we'll talk about this later.
BS about GOT?
When you get to plug your podcast about TV shows, we'll talk about why I'm so mad you won't let me talk about Game of Thrones in the house. Look, obviously, there's some tension here. We played a video game this weekend that we should not be playing together. We're not a good team on that. But I want to get better. I want us to be better collaborators. I want us to be able to, we're coming up on a year here. I wish we could go and do this show for, another year, maybe even 3 years. And speaking of doing a show for 3 years, your guests tonight are the host of the Regular Dude Report, which they have been doing for 3 years. Please, everybody, welcome Jake Rawls and Brad Gray. How are you guys?
Hi, hello, hey. Thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for letting us rage.
Yeah, of course.
Congratulations on your 1 year, boys.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's nice. This is a very cool setup.
What is the year anniversary? Like, what did you guys do for your first year anniversary?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, we're more about the episodes. We did like a 50 episode special, 100 episode special, and I think the 50 one we cut it together like they would do on those 90s sitcoms where they would find a way to like copy paste the whole season into one show.
Yeah.
Never
Never doing that
Because they
ever
ran
again.
out of ideas.
A clip show? Yeah, I hate listening to our show.
That took like so many hours to put together, which
Yeah, we only did it once.
yeah,
No,
I'm-
thank you.
It's not a good
Yeah.
idea.
If we had like a college intern to do that, I think that's what we need to
Yeah.
find.
100, I don't remember, but 200's coming up. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
maybe we'll bring you for 200, and it'd be like this weird full circle.
We
thing.
could. I would love that.
Yeah, that'd be really
And we can
fun.
talk as much Game of Thrones as you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
You're
it's my
looking at Team No
that,
Thrones
that's
over
my
here.
show.
Hey, as
so
long as it's after May, is May when it ends?
I think
Is that the
so.
final throne?
It's only like 6 episodes.
Okay, see, I can watch. I'll be watching the final episode, so I'll be caught up by then. Yeah.
No, you won't.
I will.
No, you
I'll watch
will
the
not.
first episode and the last episode. I'll be caught
my
up.
God. This is so frustrating. So as I was saying, Ned won't. We have this little group chat, and more than half of it's the very end of Game of Thrones. One person's like, "Wait, I've been trying to catch up for the past 9 years." I'm like, fine. But Ned says, "No, don't. I'm trying to do it for my podcast, and I don't want it spoiled."
I'm just asking you guys not to give explicit spoilers, and I won't even check there. You guys can talk about it if you want.
Let me ask, because we all got on Facebook today, and we all saw people talking about it. Do you think that you can escape spoilers
I didn't
for
see anything
something
today.
as big as this? Like with the Avengers movie that came out, Infinity War, the next day they were spoiling like the big meme of it all.
Two things. If you're a real fan, you watched it live.
Yes.
And then also, I don't care about spoilers. I'm not one of those people who gets all poopy pants about spoilers. Like, it's not like I can't enjoy it if I know how the plot goes. A lot of times, I will read the plot of a movie I've never seen before on Wikipedia as I watch it because I don't care. So,
Like, are you trying to save yourself from any surprises, or?
no, I have a very short attention span. So sometimes I need help. Like I need cliff notes while I watch the movie. I think. So.
Yeah, I think we've reached a point now where it's impossible to avoid it, especially if it's like a big cultural thing. Like, it's like Game of Thrones, the finale. We won't have a finale that big since we haven't had one since what, like The Sopranos, maybe.
That are
like-
Friends.
I would say Breaking
Like-
Bad had a pretty
Okay, yeah.
Breaking
big
Bad.
following for the finale for it.
Man, look, spoiler alert, Mike dies in Breaking Bad, and someone spoiled that for me, and I was so mad that I still haven't unblocked him on Facebook since then.
You haven't unblocked Mike? Dude, he's dead.
What? Why did you tell me this?
Dude, you need to make peace, man. Poke him or
man.
something.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. People aren't talking about something this much, but I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to avoid it best I can. Nothing can really get spoiled for me as much as just information thrown at me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not going to know what it means until I see any of it.
I've seen all
Like,
the memes. I still don't know anything about the show.
Yeah, I know there's a guy named
dragons and
Ned.
a guy named Jon Snow.
Yeah.
and that's about it.
And apparently John.
Incest keeps getting brought up. a
Apparently
lot.
John
Oh, yeah.
is short for Jonathan. I don't know if that's a spoiler within the show or just real life, but
Wow.
that's kind of exciting.
I don't know if that's
Some
true or
insider
not.
info.
Oh, you don't know anything about Game of Thrones?
Wow. Well, jeez. Are you a member of the Night's Watch? Because you're gatekeeping right now. Anyway.
Awesome.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you. Only we got that, but I'm with you.
Okay, great. Ned doesn't get it because he's a dumbass. That's the only reason.
I'll take it.
Okay, so...
Wait, by the way, can you swear in this thing? You just swore, so I figure it's cool.
Okay,
but-
so we've been talking a lot
We have
lately
been
about
talking.
the SEC stuff. We cannot swear, but there are these weird, like, pirate code esque rules to this stuff where you
Code
can
of
say
the Pirates.
you can say
Ah.
certain curse words in certain contexts, and I'm not 100% clear on them, so I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah.
But after the show,
The following words elicit a shrug from me. No.
So maybe like avoid if possible, but you're not gonna like
well,
punch
we
me
have
in the
to-
jaw if I let one.
we
slip.
we have a dump button, so we'll punch you in the dump button if you swear. But don't do it.
Okay, yeah, just don't. Could we not?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. We can make it work. But the podcast is Red Band, baby. That gets, when we release this the next day, that gets all the
Yeah,
curses.
we even insert swear words into it that weren't there originally.
Just to punch up comedic effect.
Yeah.
And a laugh track.
And a
Oh,
fart
yeah.
sound. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
How much do you guys edit your podcast a lot, or is it pretty?
Very little.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seemed like when we were there, you guys just record, go, pause
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'll put like some compression on it. I mean, I can put a limiter in there, but like,
Oh, yeah.
like very early on, like we would go in and cut out every little and but
oh man.
I would spend like an hour or two to make it like 2% better.
Yeah.
So it's like no one cares.
Yeah.
So like the good content is still there. So
A lot of the podcasts I listen to, I like when there's extra stuff in there. Sometimes, like the noise of their shuffling papers or cracking a beer, or like what the smoking or whatever. I don't
I
Yeah.
mean, we listen to Doughboys, and just hearing them eat on mic or hearing their cats walk around and, like, hit stuff is I do enjoy that.
It's
I'm with
nice.
on
You
that
feel like
one.
you're in the room with them.
Yeah.
Living as dirty as they are. No.
Now, we're talking about editing this podcast, but I want to ask you guys more about the formation, the origins of this podcast. You've been doing it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Why did you guys decide to get together and do it? First off, how did y'all meet?
Oh man, we've been buddies since
'Cause you're
middle
both from
school.
Deer Park.
7th grade, yeah, both from Deer Park.
Church, actually, I think it was probably
Yeah,
the first.
his
place.
father was our Sunday school teacher.
Oh, y'all know JC.
JC.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
We're
yeah.
familiar. Yeah.
The boy himself. The boy who lived.
Come to die.
All right, so y'all met at church.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much your social hub in Deer Park, Texas, is either church or whatever school you go to, and we went to both of the same things together.
Okay.
And we live close to each other, so we just started hanging out.
Nice.
I think the podcast came from, we would drink beer on Thursday nights at our buddy's house. He had a big deck, and we would talk about everything, right? Like maybe highbrow, because he's a philosophy major. We might
talk about
philosophy.
everything, like beers, decks.
We might talk philosophy. We might talk, like what size nipples are your favorite? And, so that was the kind of
Philosophy,
podcast
yeah.
that
Yeah.
we wanted to have.
Yeah, just regular dude stuff.
Just regular just stuff, bro.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what do you think about the name? Be honest.
Regular dude report?
Yeah.
I like it. We were trying to come up with some ways to goof on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had like normal do report.
No, we had
Yeah.
like they all followed like an ABA kind of a letter structure. So it's
Yeah.
like normal guys noshing or something like that. I don't think it was noshing.
Noshing. We're just eating
Yeah.
Jewish deli food.
couple of guys
Matzo
conversing.
balls this week. Yeah, no, I liked it at first, and then I thought it was lame. We got a lot of flack for it, I think,
Well,
is the main thing.
really?
The name
Yeah.
made more sense when we used to have a news format to it, and then we, as y'all know, when y'all were there, like we don't have any format really anymore. But
We've kind of strayed away from the party talk, but we'll ask you party questions.
Yeah,
later,
we
actually.
always at some point during the show we're like, oh yeah, we're a party show.
We should probably
And we
ask
should-
about that. Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about name stuff? We're called Effin Rager, and we're on HD2, so we kind of screwed it on that one.
Yeah. We went for the pun without delivering
name for the
actual
job you
facts.
want,
Yeah.
not name for the job.
Yeah,
you
That's
right.
that's what our philosophy's been. And the last time I asked about getting on FM, the guy just said, "I have no room on FM for this show." I'm like, huh? Well,
Not for any show. This one.
There's openings, but for you,
Not so much.
are y'all thinking about changing the name of your show?
I have considered it, but I think we're sticking with the brand.
It's
could
tough
do a
to
gritty
change.
reboot.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Ooh.
so. We wanted to kind of talk shop today. You guys have been in it for so long, and we're kind of like we're the new up and comers. You know,
Yeah.
we're
Ooh, are
hot
we like
right now.
the
We're
seniors
fire.
in school right now?
Yeah. So we want to like talk with you guys, but like work together to make
Yeah.
our shows better. So like, Do you guys use like social network, like hashtags or anything? Do you guys have any hashtags attached to your show?
I have completely stopped promoting my
Yeah,
show.
we-
So that's
We're real bad about that.
Really?
Yeah, no, I used to do it every single week on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and I would use hashtags, and no, I've just really kind of followed. So, hey, follow us if you're listening on Twitter and Instagram at @RD_report, and you'll never have to see an obnoxious post.
Hey, you just know it's there. That's kind of nice.
We should get an intern for that because we're too lazy.
An intern? No, I can do it. I'm just a...
I mean, I can do it too. I just
You
don't.
could do it,
You
but
guys-
you wouldn't have to do it. And that's
That's
the
true.
benefit of an intern.
But you got to pay an intern, don't you?
No.
Do you? You can buy them beer, give them class credit.
Yeah.
It depends on how ethical you want to be.
Yeah.
Like there's a fine line between internship and then pyramid scheme. So you really want them to get at least some kind of school credit or compensation.
Or let
What-
them be on the show for like 10 minutes at a time. You know, that's
Meal vouchers.
What is your hashtag game like? Do you have some that you've...
Yeah.
Because I do have a suggestion that I could...
Oh,
tell
please.
you.
Yeah.
Is I listened to a podcast and they told me that they started tagging a lot of their posts with gay boy, and apparently they were getting tons of followers just from that hashtag. I don't know why.
I don't know if we're entitled to use that hashtag. I'm not saying that
We could do
this-
Gale Boy. That's my last
sounds
name.
like cultural appropriation,
Boy?
Brad.
Yeah, Gale Boy.
Well, to be fair, he was using pictures of himself, erotic photos of himself. I don't know
okay.
if-
Well, then
Oh.
that's.
I don't know if that makes it better, but
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. We only have about 20 followers, and I don't know if we can stand to lose any of them.
you have
Hey,
20
our pictures.
followers?
Every time I take a picture,
we
just-
got
Come
we
on,
got a modest
the
amount.
Rager page has got to be.
We've
higher
got a
than
modest
that.
I think
amount.
we're hitting 200 on the.
We're about
the
to hit
Scrams.
200,
Yeah,
yeah.
What's your Facebook likes like?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
talk to
here's
us
here's
about it.
another fun one. Is I paid I paid for advertising, and they had like
Business secrets, boys.
they had targeted advertising to get people to like it. But everyone that liked it this is another reason I was thinking about changing the name. Everyone liked it was like an Alabama toothless Trump supporter. The worst kind of people that you do not want following.
Hey, I think they're great
your
people.
page. Yeah. Nah, man, it was bad.
Oh man,
A lot of Confederate
the regular
flags.
dudes, just like
Yeah,
me.
just like me, man. He's got a truck too.
But when you do spend money on Facebook, they do show your stuff to more people more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We have
Maybe we should do that. We've done a couple
yeah
sponsored.
for Microstate, we used to do
yeah.
sponsored
Because
That is
posts all
the
time.
only way that like my band was able to get the verified check mark is because we have put
You're
money.
verified.
I'm Facebook verified through the band, yeah.
What?
But the only
That's
reason
what
is
we need. We need a blue check mark.
but the only reason is because we have spent money before through
Yeah,
them, like
yeah.
doing like album promotion and stuff. So
we got
Wait.
like $8
We
in
gotta
between us.
We gotta stop spending all of our Effin Rager money on dumb crap. Just like in
Pizza's not
Starburst.
dumb crap.
yeah, just like candy and Time Crisis or
Sometimes
something.
like funny posters. Yeah.
Wait, what was your hashtag game? I don't think you're.
I use hashtag party, hashtag effing raging,
hashtag Houston, hashtag
radio,
talk
public
radio.
But I feel like we need something.
hashtag comedy,
zazzy.
hashtag LOLs. Hashtag
One time I used
got 'em
hashtag
goods.
root and tutor. Yeah.
Root and Tutor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What episode was that?
It was when Sean and Mairead were on. We were talking about the Boston one being called Wicked Pissa.
Wicked Pissa.
and
That's
then
right.
Just calling the Texas one
Root
Root
and
and Tutor. Those are like the
I forgot
different
about
brands
that.
of Effin Rager.
Oh man, that's pretty great. Yeah, we whenever we post everything online, we try to use the normal hashtags that we just announced, and then we remember stuff that we talked about on the show and use snippets of that.
I'll probably hashtag this one Reggie Dudes.
That's hurtful.
No, I like that.
Wait,
like
you
I
Reggie
feel like
Dude
that means
report.
we smoke Reggie and that we're low caliber.
Oh, we
No,
know
no,
you
no,
hit that
you-
booty stuff, man. Like, don't worry
You
about
guys
it.
are the quality of Reggie. No, I'm kidding.
So, when you came up with the idea to do the podcast, you were just drinking and having fun, and with this, just somebody said we should do a
I
podcast.
think that's how I wanted to make the podcast be. But Jake just messaged me and was like,
Yeah.
hey, I have a microphone."
yeah, I was in kind of a weird, rough spot in my life at the time that like I had to move back in with my parents temporarily. My band was on break, and like I needed something to not go crazy back at my parents' house when I'm in my mid 20s.
yeah.
So it's like I had always wanted to do a podcast, and then this guy is the guy that I knew I would want to do one with. So I was like, hey, dude, let's do this.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
The rest is history. Now you guys are coming up on 12 years of doing the podcast.
Yeah.
I am very
Incredible.
impressed.
Pretty crazy.
Now, you
Yeah.
said you started off with the news format.
Yeah.
How did that kick off? Like, did y'all have opening music, or did you have segment songs, or anything like that?
Yeah, we would do little bits every now and then, kind of. Like we had a sports segment, which was the bumper was just us yelling sports.
Yeah, and then we just put a bunch of reverb on it and repeated it a bunch of
Could
times.
you do that sports thing? Not directly into the mic, give yourself some distance, but could you do that? Sports! They still got it, man.
Whoa,
They still got
my
it. Like
God.
episode 10, just
In
like that.
front of living legends.
Now, in post, you need to add some like 1,000 reverb on that.
Oh,
Put that-
okay.
put that
I will
cave.
make sure that we put that. Oh, I do the post on this
Yeah,
show,
we got
buddy.
cave reverb. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, and then we would look for news stories. We would pick something that was popular, but then we started straying towards like the page 9 news.
Yeah,
and it
that's
started getting to Morning Zoo. So,
Yeah.
See, we've talked about
What's
going
wrong with
morning
Because
zoo.
we talked about going full
oh, you're
shock.
gonna go intentional. Morning
Yeah.
Zoo.
Yeah,
Why don't
like,
you wear
I-
Hawaiian shirts all the time?
I mean, because we have jobs. Come on. We
Yeah,
can wear T-shirts.
I have to wear my dumb T-shirts at my anime job, but then I can put on my party shirts.
I have been thinking about every now and then just opening show up with like, you're listening to 90.1 KPFT FM Rager, and just
That was pretty good.
That was not
Yeah.
bad.
That was pretty good.
Take a cool drink of that.
Well,
I
on
think
our way back
people,
from-
appreciate production value. So maybe
okay.
We've been jonesing for a soundboard. I think that's the next investment
we
for
have
us.
talked about
Yeah.
a soundboard for a bit. What kind of sound effects would you guys want to put in your soundboard and our soundboard?
And this goes out to the audience too. This is a full night of we're talking shop and we're taking suggestions. If you have suggestions on how we can improve the show, call in at 713-526-8737.
And if you have an idea for a soundboard sound, just call in, make the sound,
Yes.
hang up, and we'll run it. But no
and
curse
we'll-
words.
And we will cut that sound from this recording and use it eventually.
Please call in with a fart sound. I really want to hear one. All right. So soundboard ideas. What do you guys want?
I want an animal noise. Maybe an elephant
that's a
or
pretty-
or a zebra. I don't know. What is the giraffes are mute, right?
Wait, would you say
no,
zebra?
giraffes
What does a
go like.
zebra do?
They have like a blah. They sound gross.
Like Jar Jar Binks, kind of.
like that.
I want
Yeah.
like
a
an,
boss
like,
nest?
like an eagle screech.
That would be pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so you just want animal sounds?
That's the first thing I think of.
Yeah.
For y'all,
well,
you-
because for morning zoo,
for
yeah.
y'all, I think like party sounds. Like you need a beer crack or like being poured. you know?
Yeah.
Maybe the lighter flick.
I think when someone makes a really good joke, it plays like a cop thing. It's like whoop whoop, hands up.
Just the entirety of Old Lang Syne.
Yeah.
Or Happy Birthday. Just, big party songs.
Like one of those horns.
Yeah. Okay. So now we move into, you guys decided to stray away from the segments. Now you mentioned the news, the sports. Was there anything else? The weather? I'm just kidding.
We have a phone call segment.
Ah,
We
yeah.
still have a
we
phone
still
call
have
segment.
phone calls.
People
segment.
actually call you. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, that I actually will advertise
Well,
for.
you guys do this live
So-
though, and we have like a whole week to gather
That's
phone
true.
calls. So.
Well, we do have
you-
a
Coercion works.
We have a voice. See, that's what we need to do. We need to pressure our friends to call us because we have a voicemail line. It's, what is it?
It's a 910 Hi Rager,
We got a
or is it 903?
It's 910.
So
910
you're telling
Hi
me
Rager.
if I call 910 High Rager,
That's
I have a chance
910-447-2437.
to be on another recording of the Rager.
It's not
Yeah.
just a chance, my friend. It's a guarantee.
Hey, we're getting a phone call. We're getting a phone
Oh,
call.
finally, we're getting a phone call. All right. Hi, you're on FM Rager. All right, thanks, buddy.
I just
Brad
realized-
couldn't hear it, but someone made
Was
a
that an
bleat.
animal sound?
Yeah, it was a bleat.
Oh, a bleat.
I
Nice.
just realized I can't laugh over it if we're going to sample it. So if you made that sound, please call in again because I blew it.
I mean, the first one, there was no laughing, I feel like.
We
I
could
don't
just
know.
duplicate it. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Sheep Boy, call back in, please.
Yeah, wake up, sheeple, and call again.
Okay, so the phone calls that y'all take, what kind of voicemails are y'all looking for? What can people do, and how can they call it?
We leave it pretty open ended.
Yeah.
Call us. I say insult us, be nice to us, ask us a question,
Okay.
talk
Yeah,
about
well,
something we talked about.
Get a lot of questions. It seems.
Oh wait,
like.
they're calling back. They're calling back. Okay, take it.
All right.
Shh.
You're on FM Rager.
Dang it! Oh crap! Oh no! Oh, sorry, I slipped.
Why did you talk?
I didn't mean to. I got excited. I thought it. Crud. Okay, well, if they call in again,
Actually,
we'll take
could
it.
hear that. Could hear that faintly. You're just gonna keep.
I know what you're getting at,
No,
mister.
no. I think they
You're up to one of your nasty Ned tricks that you
Ooh,
always
nasty
try to put.
Ned.
Hands up. That's in the soundbite.
Okay, so you can call in about anything.
502.
632.
Dude. That's 502-632-3833. Try unison.
This
you know?
is
Damn
how
it,
you
that's-
do
that
that's
is-
a pro tip right there.
I do remember when we were on the show, y'all did that, and I was like, "Holy crap, we got to do
Mnemonic
this."
devices.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's okay. So we need a sound bite that does that. That's like toilet flush. 713-526-8737. That's jam dress.
It would be cool if you had like a hi Rager in the background afterwards, you know?
910. Hi, Rager. That's 447-2437.
But yeah, we get a lot of like would you rather type shit questions. I think.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Don't worry,
So would
we
you
got it.
rather? What's a tough would you rather you've had to deal with recently?
Oh man, it's nasty. I don't know if I
Oh,
can
can't say it on the air.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
replace it with like TVPG words?
Okay.
Because Ned's going to be on a show this weekend that has a nasty name, and he has to call it Poop Face Poetry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nasty
Yeah.
Ned up to
Yeah, all
Nasty
nasty.
Ned up to-
That's what I always use on those like meeting someone for the first time, and they're like, "Put an adjective for your name," and I'm like, "Nasty Ned." And like, ooh, I'm gonna avoid that guy.
All right, an innocent one we got was somebody was like, "What is your hype song?" And his example was
Okay.
Rage Against the Machine's "Testify."
Oh,
I don't know that one.
So he parties pretty hard. You never played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4?
I just remembered the.
Hang on.
Please call and
I just remembered the hashtag I thought for you guys last night. I was trying to remember on the ride over here. So you guys need to do hashtag real guys. No, it was normal eyes, normalize, normal guys.
Yes.
All right, what is the name of the song again?
Testify by Rage Against the Machine. Have you really not heard this song?
I-
Connor?
I
Definitely.
really-
I thought you were trolling.
It's the
Wow.
one where he goes, "Testify, testify."
I don't know this.
Hands up.
All right, testify MIDI version.
Oh yes.
No, no.
We need you guys to
the
do the
best
words
kind.
over it. Yeah.
Chip tunes.
Okay, skip survey. Here we go. This is Rage Against the Machine.
Radom.
Radom.
Is this the right song?
Yep,
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah. Can't you hear him testifying through rock and
I
roll?
really don't know this.
Do you listen to a lot of Rage Against the Machine?
No.
Or are you just suddenly for
My
the
stepdad
machine?
called them commie asshats, so they weren't allowed to listen to them in the house.
Oh wait, you listen to Commie Asshats? Dude, they rip.
From the south side.
I'm gonna. Do you guys mind if I skip forward a little bit?
I can't
Is there
hear
like
it
a
at all.
chorus?
Brad's
Chorus
actually
is literally
hoping you
just
do.
now testify.
Now testify.
Wait, here we go. Maybe I've heard this at like an Astros game or something.
It's definitely like
Yeah.
minor league hockey.
I don't like my boss at the ice cream store.
Okay, well that was
But he makes me test this ice.
test this ice.
okay. So that was one guy. What was y'all's hype anthem?
I think I went with Andrew WK's "I Get Wet"
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I love a 4/4 time. Just take
Just
it right to fifth gear.
pounding.
Just
Yeah. Here at Effin Rager, I feel like Andrew WK holds a place in the Saints.
Yeah, you got his candle
Yeah.
somewhere in this place,
yeah.
right?
Ooh, we should get like a prayer candle of Andrew WK.
Hang on.
I was always saying that partying on him, it has to be so taxing. He should change his name to Andrew W2.
All right. Is this
timing.
is this I Get
Yeah.
Wet?
Without even trying, baby.
Yeah. I think the double entendre would be cocaine and also sex.
Oh no, not Andrew WK.
Yeah. Don't let those white jeans fool you. He's up to no good. Supposedly he smashed himself in the nose for that bloody Facebook.
Yeah, he used a brick, pushed himself in the face.
Bad dude.
I don't really know this one either.
You don't know? Do you know a lot of Andrew WK? I saw him at.
I read his column from time to time.
Yeah,
I
do
think
like his
he's got a
column
really
lot.
positive column.
Yeah.
What does
Hey,
Connor listen to? I feel like it's just
classical music.
straight bluegrass.
Bluegrass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when he's
not far off.
feeling dangerous, he listens to the Beatles, maybe.
Hey, anything before Revolver, all right? After that, too freaky deaky. No,
That's eyebrow-raising music.
I listen to music. I listen to cool music.
I've heard rock bands.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me who rocks. All right, Jake, what about you? What's your hype
I
anthem?
believe my answer was No Effect's "The Separation of Church and Skate."
Oh, that's such a good riff.
No
That's a
effects.
good riff.
That is
The
riff
separation
heaven.
Of church and skate. All right, playing this.
I'm loving all these hype
Oh,
songs.
whoa.
I'm getting hype.
Check out this this album art, The War on Errorism, and it's got George W. Bush with clown makeup on,
Whoa.
taking him down a peg.
Push-
Hey,
Pushing the
that's no way to go.
line.
That's
I
Franco
like
and
it.
American.
Like 2006. It's a different time.
Yeah, man.
Oh, there's like a sketch.
It's about to come in.
Do you remember?
Tear it up.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a hype song. I used to get
Yeah.
down on this song in high school.
I've definitely never heard this, but I really dig it. Well, I don't listen to a lot of punk. You know that.
Yeah.
Is this punk?
yeah, This is actually punk in Drublic.
Yes.
No effects. Riff. I like it.
Man, this is cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Lindsay says, "Stick it in my eye."
Oh, that's a good one as
Yeah.
well.
That's another. He's so good at bass. Like,
Oh, yeah, I was-
despite being a psychopath.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
when I met him, like, he was completely
On blow.
on
So,
drugs.
so tying you two's hype songs together in 2011, when Andrew WK like made his comeback, where he's like, "Hey, I'm no longer just a hidden or possibly a different guy." He came back and he did a bunch of South by Southwest shows, and I got to catch him at 4 a.m. at 21st Co-op in a room like maybe 4 times the size of this little booth, and it was super wild, and everyone was waiting for him to come on because it was like kind of just a rumored show, and we're all standing outside of this co-op, and someone across the street goes, "Hey, Fat Mike's drinking his own pee across the street." And everyone's
there for that?
And everyone's like, "Nice try. We're not going over there. We're waiting for Andrew freaking WK. Quit lying." So we all hang there. And then the next day I look at the news. It's like, "Oh, nope, he was there just drinking his own pee."
he was banned from South by Southwest for getting other people to drink his pee.
Yeah, he served it out to a bunch of people.
And a
like
Patron bottle.
psychopath. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They banned him? Did he trick them into drinking?
Yes.
pee?
Yes.
He's like, "Everyone, let's take
okay.
shots." And then
It was
just
his
gave everyone
alter
his
ego,
pee.
Koki the Clown.
Oh man, that was something we talked about. So if we became shocking jockeys, we need
Shocking.
we would
We
need
are shocking jockeys who listen to rock and roll music on the radio.
shocking jockeys who listen to Rocky. So we're looking
Do I
for
need to hit the dump button? What the hell was that?
we need new like names, especially after making jokes like that. I need, like,
Yeah,
some
we are.
sort of
as you can
alias,
see,
yeah.
we are in desperate need of a rebranding by 8 o'clock tonight.
But like, what would be like a cool new name for us? Like,
Nasty Ned and the Con Man.
I do like. Oh
Okay.
wow,
Oh,
actually, I love
that's
that.
But Ned has to have more D's.
Welcome to Nasty
Yeah.
Ned in the Con Man.
Nasty Ned, 3 D's.
I feel like I feel like if I'm the
Nasty Ned in 3D.
I feel like if I'm the con man, that's when I'm up to my old trick. It's like gonna get you, like, something like
You
that.
got the jail slam sound.
Yeah, and the con man out on probation and music on rotation. We're here with the con man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Nasty Ned did in 3D, sitting in your lap.
Okay, we're gonna do at least one episode as this. Give us about 6 months to do the production needed on all the different sound effects, but that would be very, very fun.
I think you need sunglasses too.
We should
Okay.
start
For no
wearing
reason
sunglasses.
indoors.
Yeah.
We already have trouble communicating with each other. I think if we just cut the eye contact, that'll.
Or maybe like I don't know, eye coverings of something. You could get like the
Horse
shades that
blinders?
they give you when they horse
So I can never see the guest.
It's always a surprise.
Just focused in.
Sorry, I can't look at you.
No, are you saying those coveralls that you get at the
When they dilate your eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Or
All
like
right.
the 3D glasses, you know, like the 1950s.
you should wear the
tough guy.
3D glasses
I'll
because
start
you're
wearing- yeah.
nasty.
Nasty Ned in 3D.
Yeah.
Ned 3D? Wear a bib.
Put a nipple on your bottle.
Yeah, coming out your speakers. What about you guys? What would be your shocking names?
I want to be Big Grub.
Big Grub.
Yeah.
I will call you Big Grub
Big
in
Grub.
public
I
from here
love
on
Big
out.
Grub.
Get another jersey with that custom on the back. And be a cholo for some reason.
I like-
That's my new identity.
Just keep rolling for Jake.
Rolling.
Raucous Rawls.
I figure Raw has to go in there somewhere.
Rawhide.
Oh, how about Raw Dawg?
Raw Dawg.
Raw
yeah.
Dawg.
Yeah.
Raw
Big
Dawg
Grub
and Big
and the
Grub.
Raw Dawg.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, maybe we could do it's like, hey, you're listening to Nasty Ned and the Con Man here on 8 p.m. at Monday nights at KPFT Houston's Pacifica station. We got some two legendary guests here in the studio today.
Legend.
We've got Big Grub and the Raw Dawg.
Hey, how you do? Oh,
Raw Dawg.
Come around for the dog pound.
Oh, hey, where are all of our listeners going?
They're all just jumping ship.
I would like to see some, maybe not necessarily us, but like if Dean and Raj had Walton and Johnson on the line or on as guests on their show, these two powerhouses of shock jock radios just going at each other. I don't know.
No one talks. It's just sound effects. It's two soundboards.
warring sound.
They become sentient.
It just becomes a noise show. It's tight.
I didn't. Did you guys listen to a lot of shock jocks growing up? I didn't listen, but I did watch Howard Stern at my grandma's house after she would go to bed.
That's hilarious. I would do the exact same thing because I didn't have cable. So when I went to grandma's house, I would watch that, and I would watch Wild on E because Brooke Burke was a cutie. There was always blurred nudity in Wild on E, so that was as close as I got to pornography. I think.
I think I watched what was HBO's Real Sex
Oh,
or
yeah.
something when my dad started dating someone who had a son who was much older than I was and he was real cool.
Which something you might want to find out about real sex. Fake.
Yep, I was
All
misled.
these years later. Yeah.
All right.
What low quality
Yes.
porn did you watch?
Wait, no, that wasn't.
What was the question?
I was asking about shock jocks.
Yeah.
If you have experience with them.
No, not really. Growing up, I mostly listened to like 94.5. Hey, it's your brother Rod for Houston's 94.5. You got the new song of Pearl Jam coming out. And it's like a 20-year-old Pearl Jam song every time.
Brand new stuff.
He's always yelling. He doesn't have a normal voice.
So
they have like a piece of foam he holds against his mouth. It's like the only way to get the sound through it.
I do want to ask because you were the guy who bought the microphone, and you when we did your show, you were the guy running everything. You edited everything.
I do everything.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Big Grub.
Yeah, Big
You're on
Grub.
your way out, buddy.
Yeah, you're just some Reggie dude, Big Grub. That's all you'll ever be.
Yeah, more like Big Rub.
But just hearing your Rod Ryan joke, I can tell you're a radio man. Like, do you have
Ooh.
a
Radio
big
man.
passion for radio or the audio medium?
I mean, like I do love the audio medium, but I don't listen to it as much as I used to. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
you're a musician.
Yeah.
So I feel like you got that. Like,
Yeah.
There's something completely. Yes, music is an
Yeah.
audio-based medium, but like radio is something completely different.
yeah. I mean, I definitely listen to, or I used to listen to a lot of sports talk radio.
Okay.
Like our buddy Pat McClellan's on ESPN radio, and he's
Cool
Man.
guy, man.
Yep.
Jake got trained as a voice actor. He's not telling you that. He's a lot of little
Wait,
secrets.
what?
No.
He took a voice acting class.
I signed up for one, and then when I drove all the way to Austin to go to it,
Oh,
and then
was it a
they
hustle?
no-showed. Yeah.
Oh.
I had to file a charge back on that thing.
My bad.
I can't tell if you're acting like it didn't happen.
No, no.
Because you were killing it right now.
I literally drove to Austin, like I got a hotel room, everything, and then it's just
Dang.
like, no, it was supposed to be some dude that super seasoned voice actor or whatever, and
He wasn't an anime voice actor, was he?
No,
It was Rob Mungle.
Knock the headphones clean off you.
Jake was actually the mascot at our community college for an entire semester.
wait.
And
Back
didn't
up.
tell anyone in our group.
Oh, you flip it.
I didn't find out for years.
yes, I was Rage the Raven at San Jacinto Community College
What?
Central.
That's your shock name? Are you kidding me?
Jake Ragens.
Raging brand.
So, did you have to do the flips and stuff? Like, are you a
No.
gymnast?
No, not at all.
Wait, what was the mascot? What was the costume?
And what sports
was-
did y'all have?
So basketball, for one, if you remember Steve Francis, Houston Rockets player, he carried.
don't.
He played for the Houston Rockets. He carried San Jacinto Community College to the NJCAA title. back in like 1995.
Would that be the National
Junior College Athletics?
No offense to anyone who went to junior
Yeah,
college.
no,
I thought it was New Jersey College, so you guys are good.
It was they had like basketball and like volleyball or whatever. No, I did it because it was like $1,000 scholarship for like 8 weeks of work. So I was like, yes, absolutely, I'm on board. So
Yeah.
I did it for like 5-6 weeks, and then like I never got a check in for the scholarships, and so then I went up to the lady that was in charge of that. She was actually like one of the volleyball coaches, and I was like, hey, so like, where's when am I going to get this scholarship check that I was promised? And she's like, oh well, it's only valid if you start at the very beginning of the season.
Oh, boo.
It's like, you didn't tell me that when I had been doing this, or when I just agreed to do it, and then did it for 7 or 8 weeks. Like,
Man, you have a history of getting grifted.
Yeah. We're going to need you to turn in your T-shirt, gun, and badge. You're done here.
So, did you try to do it more or try to get paid? Were you able to?
well, no. Whenever they said that I wasn't going to get paid and nothing I could do about it, I just quit.
Oh, man. How did the team take it?
They did not care. Are you kidding me?
Spirit was already down.
Like, because
Just spike that
whenever we would
random
go
head
to
on the
games,
ground.
I would always ride with the cheerleader. So it's like I'm literally the only male on a bus of like 14 women. They did not care for me being there whatsoever.
And the team wouldn't let you ride with them?
No, the team, but they go there like really early though. So I'm not gonna skip class to ride.
Okay.
Yeah, or whatever.
Okay. Well,
That's good plus. No.
Did you do any like mascot or sports stuff in high school or college or anything? Because we're coming up on the end here, and we got to ask you guys about partying.
Oh, we should
Oh,
talk.
yeah.
Yeah, we should talk about partying.
All right.
You guys party?
Have y'all partied together?
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel if you've known each other this long, you've partied together middle school, high school, church camp, college, junior college, life.
Yeah.
Check,
Yep.
content.
Life church.
How
Yeah.
have you seen each other's and yourselves' own party style change throughout the years?
The evolution.
I think I pass out a lot less.
I pass out a lot more. Not from drinking, just because alcohol just makes me
Hey.
very sleepy nowadays.
Now you just need to let Brad carry you, and when you carried him all that
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
there you go. So, what was the first time y'all partied together?
Ooh, it
Probably-
might have been the party at my house that got shut down.
Oh,
Oh, tell us about that.
Oh,
Brad
the
would throw
cops
parties.
So my parents were out of town in Germany for like 2 weeks, and I was staying with my grandmother. I concocted a story that I was staying over at my buddy's house. We went and opened up the old empty house and decided to throw a party. And we bought way more alcohol than like even a party now would need. Like we bought 2 or 3 full coolers of like Smirnoff Ice and like Tequila or
Just trying to
whatever.
give everyone diabetes.
Zima.
Natty Lights
And beer, and I mean, we bought about $300 or $400 worth of bottled drinks
whenever
for
you're-
about 15 people.
And whenever you're that age, like whenever you get one opportunity to buy, you're going to go all in. Though,
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
I've
you
done
hide
that.
those in a guitar case for like 5 years. Yeah.
Oh man, my
My-
21st birthday, I had my brother. No, my 20th. I had my brother buy me a bunch of booze, and I gave him a bunch of money. And I was like, "Yeah, give me some Tanqueray and some Jack Daniels, stuff that I see big kids drink." And yeah, no, I hated all of it. It was so gross. Okay, so
But that party got shut down.
Yeah,
What
so
happened?
what
The
happened?
neighbors snitched on me. They called the cops.
oh no,
And the cops then made all the women at the party pour out all of those bottles. So they were tearing up their hands, twisting off all of the bottles tops.
what did they make the guys do? Push-ups?
We were
I was
outside
gone by
cuffed.
then.
A lot of them ran. Yeah, smart.
Well,
dudes. What was funny was when the
Wait,
cops
so
knocked
you
on
guys
the door.
Oh, yeah, please.
We just panicked and turned off all the lights. Like they wouldn't notice. Like maybe they'll just go away.
Wait, maybe they'll think we got teleported away.
yeah, I got really good at hiding in closets for hours on end. Like there's so many parties that would get busted. People would end up in handcuffs, and I would just, R. Kelly it in the closet. Just
yeah.
We're from Deer Park, so there's easements behind almost like every other street. Like every city block, there's big easements where the power lines run through. So people, and I lived right on one of those. Everyone just jumped to my back fence, and then it's like a massive alley that connects
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
houses, so you can run away and get away pretty easily. So most able-bodied fellas jump the fence, but the lady,
Have you run from the cops before?
I have a couple times. Yes.
Yeah.
once.
Once.
Yeah, for tipping porta potties.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
That was Halloween, like
Tipping
9th,
and
10th,
dripping.
9th grade, maybe something like that.
Dang.
And various vandalism.
Yeah.
He was way worse of a kid
Breaking
than I
into
was. though.
fiberglass pool factory
See, I
one time?
I never did
A
that.
fiberglass pool factory?
Did you realize that they fabricate entire swimming pool size pools out of fiberglass?
No.
Not just like a hot tub, but an actual like swimming
Yeah, like
pool
a full.
size. So we found
Dang.
this one that was like abandoned on the highway. We would just get drunk and just go walk around and like play in the pools, and some guys would skate, and we would listen to music, and the cops showed up and we had to run.
That sounds tight.
Okay.
Then we went back
Sounds like
again
a
because
Sum
we're
41
idiots.
music video.
And, somebody got bit by a Rottweiler, and that was the end of that.
Oh, whoa.
Jeez.
Now, I'm just taking a shot at the dark, shot in the dark here. But did you guys happen to like share your first beer together?
No.
No,
Ah,
actually.
I just, I thought it'd be
Yeah.
cute.
I'd be willing to bet Jake had Miller Lite though.
Yes, because
same.
that is the only drink my father has ever drank and
Oh, yeah.
ever will drink.
Jake's
Yeah.
dad went to the Flying Saucer, and they hand him that big menu, and he's just like, "I'll have a Miller Lite."
He knows what he wants in this world, and
You
I
know
don't blame him. you
Yeah.
know?
I appreciate that.
I agree. 100. My stepdad, everywhere we go, Miller Lite in a bottle, no glass. That's it. He doesn't need anything. He just wants the bottle. My mom and dad have fancier drinks, like cocktails or something like that. So, but, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna ask like other first drinks. I mean, you said Miller Lite.
Well,
was yours?
it actually wasn't Miller Lite.
No,
no,
excuse
it
me.
was when I was 14
High Life.
and going to Mexico. My dad was like, people your age can drink in Mexico. They drink tequila in Mexico. Here's some Jose Cuervo.
Whoa. Oh no!
Yeah.
Your dad did that to you?
It was just one shot.
Oh.
Yeah, how'd you react? Make the sound and we'll use it for our soundboard.
What's the sound of heartburn?
Instead of cracking a beer, it's just cracking some
Cracking
Pepto.
some Tums. Yeah. I was an old man even when I was 14. So
Now, what about you? What was your first drink?
It was actually Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How dare you?
I was partying pretty hard. We made Concrete Angels. We got drunk off of 3 beers, and we're
I
like,
thought that was a cocktail.
we're like, we're
first.
making Concrete Angels, and we're just laying out in the cul-de-sac like idiots.
Just 5 seconds later, like that Han Solo frozen in carbonite.
Now, do you remember what your first drink was?
Man, I feel like it was some sort of punch, like at a party.
Oh boy.
No. Oh crap.
Oh no. It's like every week.
We
this
can continue
happens.
this later, but could you guys do us a huge favor? Yes
I mean,
or no?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, okay,
Thank
I'm sorry.
God. Whew.
Okay,
All right.
Whatever
So-
the boys
so
need.
The cops are outside the door right now.
Oh,
They've
God.
been trying to get us for a year now, honestly.
Various crimes we've committed.
done a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Could you just talk to them real quick?
You want us to talk to the cops?
Please talk to the cops.
Yeah,
for us.
just
Is that
just
cool?
handle them, get them out of here. We'll be back in a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Sweet, thanks so much.
Open up. Open up the door.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello,
Don't
Mr.
you
Officer.
hey me? Hey is for horses, and we're not horse cops.
We are 2 cops, and we are pretty pissed off right now.
Oh, I'm honked.
As you can see, we are covered in doo-doo because we were in porta potties and someone knocked them over. And we got report that a couple of guys who looked like y'all were going around tipping porta johns.
Yeah, some sort of report said it was regular dudes who did it.
That couldn't be possible.
Sir, I invoke my Fifth Amendment rights.
Damn it!
Oh,
I forget people know about that one.
yeah, most of the dumb
do
holes.
you
we
have a warrant for my arrest?
We have a record by warrant. It's cherry pie. I don't know if we have any.
It's pretty much all we listen to in the cruiser. It's a hell of a jam.
It gets me ready to arrest.
Anyway, you didn't say that, so we're just gonna hone in on you.
Yeah, I've been here all night playing Mario Kart.
Let me see those hands.
Mario Kart. Wow.
Huh.
That's
Would a boy playing Mario Kart have duties on his hands?
I was playing
Because
as
that hand looks like it's covered in duties.
I could show you clearly that I beat the Star Cup on 50, 100, and 150.
and you did that with duty on your hands?
There's no way someone beat 150.
And if you look at the controller, there's no duty on the controller.
That's very odd and conflicting evidence that really doesn't support you. But we're bad cops, clearly.
Yeah, we've always wanted. We thought it'd be so cool to get our cop car replaced with one of those big old shells we could ride. I think that'd be awesome.
I think, honestly, if we're talking about budget cuts, we should just take out the floors of our cars, run around like Flintstones, get some good workout, a lot of cardio.
I've always said we should get like a soundboard inside of our cop car. It'd be cool to have that sound that the Flintstones make when they drive their car.
Yeah, we should just make it come out of the siren so everyone knows the cops are coming. Anyway.
Yeah, you guys seem pretty cool.
Yeah, you just seem like a couple of normal bros.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what-
if you guys see those 2 Effin Rager boys, those duty hand dumb boys, tell them that we're looking for them, okay?
All right, thanks. We could count on you boys.
Yeah, hey, keep it normal. You know what they say. Normalize, normal guys. All right, see you later.
All right. Oh my God, guys! Thank you so much for dealing with that.
I almost blew it, but I think
I
we
was
got
bad
rid of
at
him.
that, but I tried. Sometimes Brad has to carry me through the show.
I mean, we overheard him. You're pretty good at interacting with the cops. You know how to shut it down.
Shut them down quick.
That's a bit that will not last with you, buddy.
Yeah, it wasn't until after I said that I was like, I should not have done that because now I'm out of the conversation.
No, you know how to deal with cops.
The best one we've gotten is someone has just said like, "Oh, is this a bit? What are we doing?" And we're like, "Come on, Bob, play along. Please just humor us."
Yeah, Bob was like, "Which one is the cop?" It's like, it's both of
At
us.
least you kept it within the context of the universe.
I made the choice and had to stick with it. So.
Oh, is this a bit? What are we doing?
Yeah, well, speaking of bits, we're on to our last bit of the show.
That's
Connor
right. I'm
pulls it up.
gonna pull it up right
Here
here.
it comes. I'll start doing a drum roll.
All right. Where the hell is it?
It's crazy
here we
frog
go.
heard of it.
All righty.
Sitting here like a dope.
I want a new plug. Tell us what's going on. Tell us all the stuff you're doing after I sing this song. All right, that's our. We want a new plug. You
Want a
can't
new
hear it, but
plug.
it's set to the theme
Want a
tune of
new plug?
I want a new drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it once.
Which we don't condone.
Yes,
Getting new
no.
drugs. Yes, stick
No.
with your old ones.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I always say.
But do shoot it. Yeah.
God. All right.
Just try banging it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I want a new way to take my old drugs. Anyway, this is the segment where you plug stuff. So, Brad, Jake, if you have anything to plug, now is the time.
Go ahead.
Oh, so on May 3rd, my band Chemo for Emo is releasing our next album. It's called The Children of Oblivion.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Music video will be coming out that same day as well. If you like punk rock, that's kind of our
I
stuff.
do.
I know you do.
Hey, I liked what I heard today. Maybe I am a punk rocker after all.
So rebellious.
Hands up.
But yeah, May 3rd, Chemo for Emo. We're on Spotify and stuff.
Easy to find you guys on Facebook. Just all at
Yep,
Chemo
yep.
Primo. Yeah.
We're verified as we
Oh
discussed.
yeah, blue
so-
check mark. Yeah, duh. Yeah, it should
It's
be very easy. to find.
K-E-M-O, though.
KEMO, because we made that name in like high school.
Man, you're really good at keeping high school friends.
The band's been together for 15 years now.
Dang.
Wow.
16 years, yeah.
And your podcast has been around for 20 years, you said?
Yeah.
When is the biopic on
The bicentennial
you
episode.
coming
Yeah, I
out?
have the most boring life. You would not want that.
All right, Brad, do you have anything to plug?
I do comedy shows a lot.
Okay.
Follow me at Brad S. Gray on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay.
And follow our podcast, Regular Dude Report. RD
Yeah.
_report on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, and call their number. What's that number again?
502-632-DUDE. That's 502-632-3833. I do have one specific show to plug, if I may.
Yeah, go for it.
You
May
may.
the 4th, I'll be doing Too Soon, which is a show about current events that Carrie Burt puts on the Secret Group. So come check that out.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Notre Dame will burn again the day before, and you'll have plenty to talk about.
Plenty of material.
God.
I'm thinking of talking about Donald Trump.
I don't know if he's going to be in office by that point, bro.
It's so edgy, bro.
I
He's
wouldn't
coming.
touch that guy with a 37-foot pole. I'm just saying.
Oh.
All right, Ned, plug what you have.
Coming up this Saturday on 420, I'll be doing a show called Poop Face Poetry, where I'll be getting pooped face all day and creating works of art that I'll be then showcasing at the end of the night.
You're putting poop on your face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I actually
he
will
got
be
it from
making
tipping
masks,
over
yeah.
all these porta potties
Yeah.
and cops at him. It was so rad.
It's a little performance art.
And one of his nasty net tricks. All right, I
Enter the Ned tricks. Yeah.
Ned Tricks Reloaded.
I'm so glad it's 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night, I will be hosting Grown Up Storytime at Rogers at 8 p.m. Please come out. It will be so fun. I have something in mind for what I'm going to be doing for hosting. Here's a hint. Weren't taxes due today?
Uh-oh. Were they?
All right, on that, Brad, Jake, thank you so much for coming onto the show. We really appreciate it. Please come back. This was so much fun.
Thanks for
It was a
having us.
blast.
You guys got to come back to our show, too.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
we'd love to. All right, on that, we're going to say bye to everybody. Bye.
Bye.